Guess what? Some of what you believe isn't true. I have always seen there are 3 types of truths. My truth, your truth, and then a universal truth. However, I've learned that not everything we believe fits into those. There is another type of truth, and I call it false truth. False truths may be yours, or maybe mine. As part of Earth School, we are asked to look at what we have believed is true. Now, not all of it holds. Not all of it was ever ours. Some of it was given to us before we knew we had a choice. To accept something as a truth. Now, where do these false truths come from? Well, it could be the year we were born into, collectively the age we are, our culture, the type of schooling we've received, and what I call the airwaves, and that certainly does include social media. Repeated enough, false truths begin to feel real. For example, you're shown what success should look like. What love should be. And even who you need to become. And over time, you stop questioning it, even when it doesn't fully fit. At some point, we have to let go of what we have imagined and be willing to face what is real. Be willing to define truth for ourselves. I tell myself to look for references, look for resources if I'm questioning something. But also, notice what holds true in your lived experience. Because not everything repeated is real. Part of the Earth School curriculum, part of being here, being a human, is learning the difference between facts and truth. Facts are fixed for the most part. They can be measured, observed, and usually agreed upon. However, truths are different. They grow, they change, they deepen. Truth isn't something we're handed. As adults, as maturing adults, it's something we need to discover. By looking deeply within ourselves and asking if it truly holds. What was true for you once may not be true now. And that doesn't make it wrong. It just means you've evolved. Clarity. We have to become clear enough. We have to have clarity to see reality as it is before we can recognize what is true. And let me repeat that. We have to become clear enough to see reality as it is before we can recognize what is true. There is a process. Now, as a wising up person, as I age, I can say I have begun to see more clearly. You do begin to separate what was taught from what is true for you. And that can be very uncomfortable. At least it has been for me. Because it requires you to let go of things you once believed. I've had to let go of ideas. I've had to let go of identities that I had through each decade. I've even had to let go of the ways of being in this world. There's a popular quote you have probably heard, and I just changed a bit to clean it up. It is that the truth can set you free, but first, it may unsettle you. The truth can set you free, but first, it may unsettle you. Letting go of false truths is not about rejecting everything. It is about becoming more honest within you and how you relate to the world. As you let go of false truths, you become more aligned with what is true for you now. And that's very important. This channel, The Wising Soul, is a space, a sanctuary for wisdom, growth, and transformation. Everything is only a suggestion. You get to decipher what fits or what doesn't. That is part of the wising up process, which we are doing together. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel.